Hey Shubhankar,
Good evening, sir.
good evening. Did you celebrate Holi in Japan?
I did not.
Did you see Renu how he replied? No, I did not.
Yes.
Hey, you don't like colors anyway, or because you are in Japan, that's why you didn't play?
Yeah,
Hey,
no, I love colors, but I couldn't do it because uh, they celebrated another day,
mm-hmm. What do you mean?
which is Sunday. So that's why I didn't go there to celebrate it.
Ah, I see. The Indian community got together
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
right. Did you guys have any Japanese people as well there?
Yeah. A lot of Japanese people uh,
Joined the
come to.
celebration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Hello,
evening, sir.
Sangeeta ma'am. Good evening. Hello,
Hello,
Nisha.
sir. Good evening.
Good evening, beta.
They
Hmm.
actually they love our culture, and they try to celebrate.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You know, ever since we saw that movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and the tomato, celebrate, festival there that they
yeah,
throw tomatoes, we started to see how it is similar to this festival of Holi in India. And
yeah.
Holi is face of Indian festivals, I will tell you. Holi and Diwali. These two festivals are the most popular festivals across the globe that people know about India. Okay. With all the problems with Holi, still it is the most famous festival. There are a lot of problems with Holi, everybody knows, right? Some
Yeah.
people take advantage of this festival and do silly stuff, right? Hmm. But it was this year, it was very special for me as well.
And some places, it is celebrated very bad or improper way. I can say, sir. They uh, वो अक्सर एक दूसरे के कपड़ों को भी फाड़ देते हैं तो वो भी
Yeah,
क्या
Good
ही
evening,
exactly.
sir.
करते हैं
Hey,
they
Ravi.
play they
Good evening.
play with gobar, sir. Mud. They use
Mud,
all these things,
yeah.
sir.
Sometimes they throw people in the drains, open
Yeah.
drains on the side of the road.
Mm.
That's
Mostly in village.
disgusting.
Mostly in village.
No,
No,
mud
in
holy is
all.
fine. Mud holy is fine. Mud holy is when you
Mm.
take the soil, the clay, the soil, and you put water and you make the mud and you put people inside. It's fine, not a festivity. But in the drains, in the sewage, how can you put people in the sewage? That's stupid.
Catch the hand and catch the leg. Throw it.
Yeah, it's disgusting. That water, dirty water will go in your stomach, go in your mouth. You will have typhoid, you will have, you
Mm.
know, diarrhea, everything.
Yeah.
If he's not attending, he has got a fever. Okay. And I can see message from Apurva. Ravi, where is
Yes, sir.
she? Is she living with you? I mean, or she is in her village? Where is she?
She's upstairs, but I don't know why she's not here.
Perhaps she thought it was at 5:30.
Yeah.
No, she just asked me
May-
for the link. I
Maybe
shared.
she's in the room, in her room, sir.
Uh-huh. So do you knock before you enter?
Yeah, I obviously.
Yeah, obviously you do that. You're a gentleman. You have manners. Hey,
And
Deep.
she also do, sir.
Yeah, come again, Ravi.
She also do when she can.
I mean, come on. I mean, I rarely go into my brother's bedroom. Why would I go there unnecessarily, right? But during the daytime, I can walk in. Like my bhabhi is not sitting there anyway. She's always busy in the house with work and all. So if I need to enter his bedroom, I don't have to knock. But I understand when you have a new bhapi, you know, then it is definitely necessary. Once she becomes comfortable with you guys, you know, in a couple of years, these formalities will not be really necessary. Aisha,
Yes, sir.
why are you off camera, Aisha?
Sir, actually, उसका fan पर है sir इसलिए.
Come again.
Star पर है sir.
Can you hear what she's saying? I can't understand what she's saying.
Eating food.
If anybody understands what she's saying, please help me.
Hello.
She is doing after.
Ah, she's having her meal. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, people, I think there was some homework
Yes, sir.
in the practice book.
Hmm.
Let's check. Cheap, cheaper, the cheapest. Cheap, cheaper, the cheapest. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Let's do the next. Young,
Younger.
Younger or
younger,
youngest?
the youngest, the youngest,
Youngest.
The
Youngest.
youngest.
the youngest,
Youngest.
the youngest, the youngest. Happy,
The youngest. Happier.
happier,
The
Happier,
happiest.
the happiest.
the happiest. Beautiful,
The happiest.
More beautiful,
More beautiful.
most
More
beautiful.
beautiful. The most beautiful.
big,
Bigger.
They are
The
bigger.
biggest.
Bigger,
the
the
biggest.
biggest.
The
The biggest.
Busy,
busier.
Busier. The
Here,
busiest.
the busiest.
the busiest. Intelligent,
More intelligent.
More
intelligent.
intelligent.
The most
And
Most
the
intelligent.
most
intelligent.
intelligent.
bad,
Worst.
Worst.
Worse.
Ba-
WORSE. WORSE. Comparative.
Worst.
Worst.
WORSE. Superlative.
Worst.
The worst.
Worst.
The worst.
The
The
worst.
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 Worst. The worst.
Far.
Further.
Further.
Farther or
Further.
further. Both are fine. Farther or further. Both are fine. No problems.
Further. Further.
Farther
Right.
or further. There is a small difference. There is a very small difference. Farther talks about physical distance only. Farther. It's not a very common word today. Farther is FARTHER. Okay. Those people who are preparing for competitions, listen carefully. And those who are not preparing for general competition, forget about it. It's not important. Farther only refers to the physical distance. Farther. Further, FURTHER refers to physical distance and distance in terms of time as well. What do I mean? Further studies. Let's discuss this further.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Apurva. How are you
Sorry-
doing?
Sorry
Welcome.
for being late, sir.
Not very late. It's okay. So, Aisha, okay, Aisha is breaking her fast. That's why she's off camera. All right. So I was saying farther, FARTHER, farther refers to physical distance only. Only physical distance. If you are talking about physical, you can use the word farther, no problems. But if you are talking about,
Sir, I want to bring my camera off.
oh, okay, for today, you can keep your camera off, not a big deal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I was saying farther only refers to physical distance. Delhi is farther from Bihar Sharif than Patna is. Okay. Delhi is farther from Bihar Sharif than Patna is. Farther, physical distance. But if you want to use the word for some other distance, for example, distance in terms of time, okay, then we will use the word further. For example, No further discussion. No further discussion. अब और discussion नहीं, और ज़्यादा discussion नहीं. Further studies, further argument.
Spelling is same, sir.
और ज्यादा
Spelling
study.
is same.
FURTHER, further, farther.
Further.
Further
Yes.
and
Farther is different or further is further.
That's what I'm trying.
Farther.
That is what I'm trying to explain. The difference between further and
Further and
farther. What am I explaining, people? What I'm trying to explain? The difference between
Further.
Further and further.
FARTHER, FURTHER.
farther and further.
Further.
Both are comparative of far.
Far.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So today in modern English, further is more common because it does both the jobs. It does both the jobs, okay? It talks about physical distance and distance in terms of time as well. So the word farther is not commonly used today, but in exams, they ask you, questions related to the word farther, FARTHER. Next. New.
Newer.
The
Newer.
newest.
And the
Newer and the newest.
The newest. Dangerous.
The newest.
More
More
dangerous.
dangerous.
The most
Dangerous.
dangerous.
The most
More,
dangerous.
more
The most
dangerous,
dangerous.
most dangerous.
The most
The
dangerous.
most.
Don't
most
drop the.
dangerous.
Don't drop the. That's necessary. Number 8, word order. So let's do this.
Sir, further का ये superlative farthest.
जो जिसका जैसा further है वैसे furthest, जो farther है farthest.
Yes.
There are two superlatives as well, farthest and furthest, right?
Yes.
Any confusions?
No,
Sir,
sir.
bad का sir superlative worst and the worst.
Worst.
Worse or worst. WRST.
Worst.
Spelling are same.
Worst. Worst.
No.
No, no.
Worst.
No.
T.
Comparative, sir. What spelling
You-
of comparative?
You should have paid attention when I was explaining.
Sir, I couldn't hear you properly, sir. That's why I'm asking.
Not today. I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about the day when I was telling you. But anyway, I'm gonna
Worst, worst.
worse and the worst.
Worse.
Check out the
Worst.
Telegram group.
Yes.
Worst
WR.
and superlative is worst, na sir. WRST.
The
Okay,
pronunciation same with O is pronounced just like SO and sun. Worse,
Worst,
the worst,
Worst.
not worst.
worst,
It's not O, it is a sound, okay?
worst,
The worst.
worst,
Yes,
worst,
exactly. Yeah.
worst.
Hmm.
WRST.
Yes, it is in the group now.
Okay, sir.
Next, number 2. Number 1 of exercise 8. I'm the oldest in my family. 2.
My sister is younger than
My
me.
sister is
Younger than me.
sister
My
is
sister is younger than me.
3.
Who is
Um,
the
Who is
oldest?
the oldest
Who is
in
the
the class?
oldest in the
in
class?
the class.
Who is the oldest in the class?
Who is oldest in
Number
this
4.
The airbus
The Airbus A3
The bears
The
is the biggest.
is
A380
the biggest in
is the
the
biggest.
in the
Is the biggest
Is the
plane.
biggest.
passenger
Is the
plane.
biggest passenger
Airbus.
plane
in the
in the
world.
world.
Number 5.
My
Book is
is
more
more
My book is
interesting
interesting
more
than
interesting
your
than your book.
than your
book.
book.
The same thing can be said it this way. My book is more interesting than yours.
Than yours.
7. Number 6.
The
Peter
Peter bought the most
expensive
expensive
TV in the shop.
in the shop.
Okay, guys, from next Monday, the videos will not be public. Okay. From next Monday, the videos will only be available for members. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And there will be a membership fee that you will have to pay. And
How much?
it will not be a lot of money, just a little bit. I will let you know. I will have a little discussion with you guys as well about it in the group. I will take your opinion, whether you will be more comfortable with a one-time, payment or a monthly payment, whatever. I will discuss with you, okay? I will check out the options because, the videos are public and it's not really helping me at all, okay? So there are some students who think they'll watch the videos and that's enough, okay, for them. So I have to remove the videos from public. They can't be public. They can be only available for members of the group. Yeah, members of the channel. Okay. Number six, everybody. Peter
Peter bought
Peter
bought the
bought
most
the
expensive
most expensive
TV
shop TV
in the shop.
in the shop.
Yeah, Peter bought the most expensive TV in the shop. Yeah, 7.
Did you buy the
Did you
cheapest
buy
watch
the
in the
Did you
shop?
cheapest
buy the cheapest
watch in the shop?
watch in the shop?
Did you
No,
buy
did
the
you buy the cheapest watch in the shop?
Exactly. Good job. Next.
German is much
German
more
is
difficult
German
much
is
more
the
difficult
much
than
more
English.
difficult than English.
German is much more difficult. Much का क्या
Difficult.
much में क्यों आया?
emphasize
To
Emphasize
emphasize the
the
gap.
yes,
More
yes.
Degree.
gap.
Emphasize the gap.
It is there to emphasize the comparative adjective.
Yes.
For example, she is beautiful. She is very beautiful. Why do we use the word very?
for
Because
emphasis.
we don't
Emphasize the
compare.
beautiful.
To emphasize beautiful. She is
Yes.
beautiful. She is
And
very,
she is more
Very good.
okay. She is really beautiful. Why do we use the word really?
Emphasize.
To emphasize beautiful, right?
To emphasize.
So why do we use the word much in these sentences? For example, German is much more difficult than English. Why do we use the word much here? To emphasize
To
More
emphasize better.
difficult.
the comparative adjective.
Comparative.
Okay.
Comparative adjective.
So comparative adjectives are emphasized by much, a lot. Give me a second. Okay, number 8.
The yesterday's weather is much better than today.
Today's
Yesterday,
weather is much better than yesterday.
Yeah. Today the weather is much better than yesterday.
Today weather is much
The
better.
weather. The weather.
today the
Yesterday.
weather is
Much better
much
better than
better
yesterday.
than yesterday.
Better than yesterday.
The weather is much better.
The weather today is much better than yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay. Today, the weather is much
the
better
weather
than,
is much better than the yesterday.
yesterday.
Weather.
Okay, good. Now, let's see, number 9. Questions and answers. Complete the questions with the superlative form of the adjective. Try to answer them. 1. What is the longest river in the world?
The Nile.
The nail.
The
The
Nile.
नील नील बोलते हैं ना नील
The
maybe
Nile.
नाइल
Nile.
हिंदी में नील
Nile.
The Nile. And 2, what is
is the highest
The
mountain in the world.
mountain in
what is the
The
highest
Everest.
mountain in the world?
Everest. The
The
Everest.
Everest.
Only Everest, not the Everest.
Everest.
The
Sorry.
Everest.
Only Everest, ma'am, not the
Everest.
Everest. Okay, Everest.
Everest,
Okay.
Everest.
Next.
What is the
What is the
What
biggest
biggest
What is the
What is the
biggest
in your
biggest
country?
city
country?
in your country?
Biggest
Delhi.
city in your
Mumbai.
country?
Delhi.
Mumbai is the biggest city.
Delhi is the biggest city.
What is the biggest city in your country?
Mumbai is the biggest city in India.
Next. It's Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Number 4.
what
What
is
is most popular sport in your
Most
country?
popular sports in
in
your country? Cricket.
What is the
Cricket is
most
the most
popular
popular sport.
sport in your country?
Country.
What is the
Cricket.
most popular
Cricket.
sport in your country? It is cricket.
It is cricket.
Cricket.
द क्रिकेट लगा सकते हैं सर या क्रिकेट ओनली?
क्यों 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 द लगाएं?
नहीं लगाए.
नहीं नहीं, पूछने की वजह है
द
आपको.
नाइल.
ओके ठीक है. अब ये जो है ना द वाला मामला, ये आप ऑब्जर्वेशन पे छोड़ दो, रट्टा तो नहीं मरा आएगा, बहुत कंफ्यूजन है.
नहीं
ठीक है.
नहीं. हाँ ये
तो
मुझे पता है द कहाँ लगता है बट
बोलिए मैम.
मुझे पता है द कहाँ लगता है बट यहाँ एवरेस्ट में आपने बोला द नहीं लगाना है,
नहीं.
वही थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन है.
तो यही मैं बताना चाह रहा हूं कि अगर आप कोई चीज का कैटेगरी डिसाइड कर सकते हो तो आप द को बेहतर समझ सकते हो. मैंने आपको कहा कोलंबस got 3 ships, the Pinta, the Niña and the Santa Maria. इससे
यस.
क्या पता चला? इससे क्या
शिप्स
पता
के
चला?
नाम के पहले.
किसके
शिप्स
नाम
के
के पहले?
शिप
शिप के नाम के पहले द लगाना
जरूरी है.
इंग्लिश में ट्रेडिशन है. राइट. इंग्लिश में
Yes, sir.
ट्रेडिशन है. क्या कह सकते हैं? एक तरह से कह सकते हैं एक it is just a sort of convention to use the before names of ships. We use the before names. अभी मैंने बोला ना, Columbus got 3 ships, the Santa Maria,
Yes.
the Pinta
द
and the
पिंता एंड द नीना.
कोई रूल्स नहीं याद रखना, ये आपको गौर करना है, गौर करके बोलना. ओ अच्छा ठीक है. और सुनिए मैं बोलता हूँ, एवरेस्ट इज द बिगेस्ट माउंटेन इन द वर्ल्ड. इससे क्या पता
Yes.
चला आपको?
एवरेस्ट.
एवरेस्ट
Biggest
जो है
mountain.
वो सबसे बड़ा मतलब बिगेस्ट माउंटेन इन द
Mountain.
वर्ल्ड है.
नेम के
In the
पीछे
world.
वो
आगे
तो
नहीं
हिंदी हो
लिखा
गए, लेकिन
हुआ.
इसके पहले हम लोग बात क्या कर रहे थे? आर्टिकल्स कहाँ लगाना है इसकी बात
हम्म.
कर रहे थे. तो क्या सीखा हमने संयोगिता मैम इस सेंटेंस से? क्या, कौन सा सेंटेंस भाई? एवरेस्ट इज
एवरेस्ट इज द बिगेस्ट माउंटेन इन द वर्ल्ड.
द हाईएस्ट माउंटेन इन द वर्ल्ड. अब बताइए इससे क्या सीखा हमने संयुक्ता मैम इस सेंटेंस से? आर्टिकल का क्या रूल गौर किया हमने, या सीखा क्या गौर किया?
द हाईएस्ट.
नहीं, आप नहीं गौर कर पा रही. वो तो सिंपल सी बात है कि सुपरलेटिव के पहले द लगाना होता है. ठीक है. लेकिन मैंने कहा एवरेस्ट इज द हाईएस्ट. क्या कहा मैंने?
इज द हाईएस्ट.
Everest.
इज
Everest
द
is
हाईएस्ट.
the highest. Is
तो
the
आपको
highest.
क्या रूल पता चला? व्हाट डिड यू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस?
एवरेस्ट से पहले द नहीं लगाए यहाँ पे सर,
ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. इससे क्या समझ में आया?
कि एवरेस्ट अपने आप में एक
आगे सुनिए, आगे सुनिए, आगे सुनिए, ताकि आप लोग समझ सके. द यमुना इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रिवर इन बांग्लादेश.
या.
क्या पता चला?
Very.
रिवर के
The
पहले
very
यूज
important.
करेंगे आर्टिकल. बिफोर रिवर नेम वी यूज
रिवर का नेम होगा तो द नाइल लगाएंगे, द यमुना लगाएंगे. बट वही ना.
बट
Hmm.
क्या बोलिए मैम?
माउंटेन है तो वहां पे द नहीं यूज हुआ है सर.
राइट. यही सीखा जाता है. आप गौर करते चले और सीखते चले.
अच्छा.
रूल्स नहीं
और
सीखना.
यहाँ जैसे बिगेस्ट सिटी है तो द दिल्ली या सिर्फ दिल्ली?
मैम पहली बात गौर करिए कि सुपरलेटिव के पहले द लगाना नेचुरल है, वो हम लोगों ने कर लिया. वी यूज द बिफोर सुपरलेटिव्स. अभी
Yes.
प्रैक्टिस कराई मैंने आपको, यहाँ पे सारे देखें. द चीपेस्ट, द मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव, द
Yes.
यंगेस्ट, द हैप्पीएस्ट, द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल, सारे सुपरलेटिव के साथ द लगाते हैं. राइट गाइस?
हम्म.
तो ये तो अलग बात हो गई. फिर बात आती है कि कौन से नाउन के पहले द नहीं लगाते या लगाते, ये ऑब्जर्व करना है आपको, ये कोई बताएगा नहीं। ये आपको क्या करना है?
ऑब्जर्व करना।
अगर
तो
आपने
ये
किसी और के बताए पर सुना तो आपको रट्टा मारना पड़ेगा और वो भूल जाओगे, आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे, मैं खुद हो जाता हूँ। ओके, तो समटाइम्स when I make my own observations I remember better when somebody else told me। बचपन में मैंने भी पढ़ा था रूल्स, है ना, तो वो कंफ्यूज करते हैं मुझे। बट when I make my own observations I don't feel confused। अभी मुझे बताओ, आपने अक्सर क्या सुना है? क्रिकेट या द क्रिकेट, क्या सुना है अक्सर?
क्रिकेट।
तो फिर वही है, उसके पहले द नहीं लगता, बात खत्म।
आपने एक क्लास में बताया था सर, पंजाब के पहले द लगेगा, दिल्ली पटना के पहले द नहीं लगेगा।
मैंने नहीं
आपने
बताया,
बताया था।
कन्वेंशन है ये, आप गौर करते रहे, आप बार बार देखते, रोज देखते 50, where you don't see the use of the before Delhi, Patna, you don't
यस,
normally see। He lives in Delhi, he lives in the Delhi, क्या सुना है आपने?
ही लिव्स इन दिल्ली।
बात
ही लिव्स
खत्म।
इन दिल्ली। ओके सर,
फिर
समझ
आप
गए।
क्यों परेशान हुई क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 में?
कंफ्यूज हो गया
किस
सर,
बात पे?
बस यही सब बात पे।
What is the most popular sport in your country?
क्रिकेट।
cricket,
5।
हॉकी।
Number 3, what is the biggest city in your country?
मुंबई।
Mumbai.
Mumbai,
मुंबई।
5।
वेयर इज द
Where is
ओल्डेस्ट
the
The
oldest
यूनिवर्सिटी?
oldest
university in Europe?
university in
यूरोप।
Europe.
Where is the oldest university in Europe? Answer.
it's
Bolo,
Bologna, Italy,
Bologna, Italy.
It's
Italy,
pronounced, I think, Bologna.
Bologna,
Bologna, Bologna
Bologna,
in Italy.
Bologna, Italy.
Yeah, it is pronounced Bologna.
Bologna.
University of Bologna. Okay.
Bologna।
Anyways, number 6.
Who is the youngest
Who is the
person?
youngest person in your family?
Who is the intelligent? Who is more intelligent student in your class? More intelligent, most intelligent.
Who is the most intelligent student in your
Your
class?
class.
Very good. Now, let's go and study more. Let's practice this. Complete these sentences with the superlative adjective. Which adjective will you use? You will decide depending on the context. Look at the sentences. The second sentence will help you. The second sentence is very important to understand which adjective you should use. So go through all the 6 sentences. The second part, the second sentence, that's very important. Come on, everybody, complete the sentence.
Sir, which page number, sir?
73. City
Thank
living.
you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I'm done, sir.
Number one. Number one.
The most famous.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The most
Tallest building
Camden,
in London.
Most
Camden is the
expensive,
the
famous
no?
most
all over.
expensive
The
hotel
most
is
expensive
Expensive
hotel
the
hotel in
in the
Lansburg. Its
Lisburg.
cost is
Lansburg.
It's
7,000 pound
Hey,
per
hey,
night.
hey. Don't you want to practice number one? The tallest building in London
Tallest building in
is
London.
Canary Wharf.
Canary
It's
Wharf.
235 meters. The tallest building in London is Canary Wharf. It's 235 meters.
Hmm.
Tallest building in London. Okay, number two. The
The
most
most
The most
expensive
famous
the
hotel.
most
hotel
is
expensive
the
hotel.
Lansborough.
Is
The Lisburg.
It costs
Lansburg
7,000 per night. 7,000
Yes.
pounds.
pound per night. The biggest parks
the
Biggest
largest
park in Central.
central London.
the
The
largest
largest
Biggest
park
या
the
largest
largest
दोनों हो
park in the
सकता है.
central London.
the largest park in the central London.
The largest park in central London is
Largest.
Hyde Park. It's 142 hectares.
Hyde Park.
Next, number four.
The most
The
famous
most
The most
the most amazing
attraction in
tourist
London.
attraction. The most amazing tourist attraction in the London Eye. It has 1,000 visitor a day.
The
10,000.
most, which adjective did you use, Apurva, for number four?
the most
Amazing. The most amazing.
the most crowded.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good. That's good. That's good, Apurva. Another
And
number.
most
Crowded.
famous.
Most crowded.
The most famous. Very good. Very good. Okay. Any other?
Most crowded.
The most crowded. Very good. Very good. And any other people? The most popular?
The most popular.
Popular. Yeah.
The most popular.
Famous, popular, crowded, amazing.
Next.
Highest building. Highest building.
The
The most
most
tallest building.
famous.
The tallest building, beta. But tallest building होने से क्या हो जाएगा? I don't think tallest is the right one. Which adjective did you use?
Everyone
The
The famous
knows who lives
the
there.
famous building.
famous
The most famous.
Most famous. Most famous.
The
Yeah,
most
yeah.
famous
The
building.
most famous building in
famous building.
is
back
Buckingham
in
Palace.
Buckingham
Everyone
Palace.
knows who lives there. Everyone knows.
Everyone
Means it
knows
is
who
famous.
lives there.
Everyone knows it means it is famous.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
6.
The cheapest restaurant for
The most visited restaurant for sporting.
The best restaurant for spotting celebrities is the Ivy.
The best restaurant for sporting celebrity.
They all go there.
The Ivy.
They all
The Ivy.
The best restaurant. Chalo, read it one more time, everybody. Read it one more time. Start with number one.
The
All of
tallest
the
Tallest building
in
in
London
London
is
is
Canary Wharf.
Canary Wharf.
Wow.
It's
it's
235
235.
meters.
5 meters.
The most expensive hotel is the Lensburg.
Lansford. It
It
costs
costs
7,000.
€7,000 per night.
7,000 euro per night.
Hmm.
The largest park
The
in
the most the
central
the the most
Biggest, the largest.
the largest
it's
park central
142
central London is
hectares.
Hyde Park.
Hmm.
It's 142 hectares.
Hectares, right.
The most popular tourist attraction
The
is
most
the
popular
London
tourist
Eye.
attraction in the London Eye. It has
Yes,
10,000 visitors
10,000
a
visitors a
day.
day.
Good.
The most famous building
The
in
the most
Buckingham
famous
Palace
building
is the
is
Buckingham
Buckingham
Palace.
Palace. Everyone knows who lives
Yes,
there.
who lives
Who lives
there?
there, guys?
Who lives there?
Tell me who lives there.
Uh, well, hmm,
Do you know who lives in Buckingham Palace?
Mm,
maybe not.
Maybe the
Queen,
Queen.
Queen lives
The
in
Queen, the
Buckingham.
Queen, the
Yeah,
The
Queen.
Queen.
Right.
hmm,
The royal family. Next,
and the royal family.
number 6.
the best restaurant
The
for
best restaurant
supporting
for
celebrities.
sporting
Celebrities.
celebrities
They
Hmm.
Is
all
the
is
Ivy.
the Ivy.
All you go there.
They all go there.
Okay, listen to the audio.
Tape script 9.9. It's the biggest.
1. The tallest building in London is Canary Wharf. It's 235 metres. 2. The most expensive hotel is the Lanesborough. It costs £7,000 per night. 3.
The biggest park in central London is Hyde Park. It's 142 hectares.
4.
The most popular tourist attraction is the London Eye. It has 10,000 visitors a day.
5.
The most famous building is Buckingham Palace. Everyone knows who lives there.
6.
The best restaurant for spotting celebrities is the Ivy. They all go there.
Tape.
Now, making comparison. Let's do this. Complete the sentences with an opposite comparative action.
I'm done, sir.
I'm also done, sir.
Okay, everybody. Number 1. The music here is too loud.
Music here is too loud.
Couple goes to a restaurant, right? A
Yes.
couple goes to a restaurant and the girl wants some peace, okay? She wants to discuss something. Maybe she says, the music here is too loud. Can we go somewhere quieter?
Quieter.
The context is clear, everybody? The sentence
Yes.
is
Yes, sir.
the music here is too loud. Can we go somewhere quieter? Number 2.
The 10 tray
The
is
10th
The,
The
train
10
is
o'clock
the
train is too
so
10
slow.
o'clock
train
train
is too
The 10
slow.
o'clock train is too slow. Is the
The
11:30 a
11:30
faster
train.
one?
train
The
is
faster
faster
one.
one.
the faster one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the person is standing at the window discussing, talking to the help desk clerk, right? And the help desk clerk says, there are 2 trains. There is a train at 10 o'clock and there is another train at 11:30. This person has already traveled on this 10 o'clock train. So he says, the 10 o'clock train is too slow. Is the 11:30 train a faster one? The context is clear, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3, you're late. Why weren't you here earlier?
Earlier.
So suppose somebody is, I'm giving you context. Imagine that somebody is celebrating an event, right? And that person is the host. He, asked a friend to come and help. So his friend came, but he came late. So he's saying, "You're late. Why weren't you here earlier?" Okay. Or maybe a teacher, waiting for the student. The student comes late. The teacher says, "You're late. Why weren't you here earlier?" I hope everybody understands the sentences and the context as well.
Yes.
If you have any
Yes,
confusion, feel free to ask. Number 4. This flat is too far from the town center.
I need somewhere nearer.
I
Nearer.
need somewhere near.
Further.
Nearer.
No, nearer, nearer.
Nearer. I need
This flat is too far from the town center.
I need somewhere
Suppose
nearer.
somebody needs a flat. Okay, needs a flat. So they go and look at a flat. They say, this flat is too far from the town center. I need
I
somewhere.
need somewhere nearer.
ये ज्यादा दूर है, बहुत ज्यादा दूर है टाउन सेंटर। तो नजदीक रहता तो अच्छा लगता। I need somewhere nearer. 5 minutes is too short for a break. 5 minutes is
need
too
Five
short for a break.
for
We
a
need a longer one.
longer one. Longer one.
Longer one.
This exercise is too easy. Can I do something more challenging, more
Harder.
more
More
difficult.
harder.
something more difficult, something harder? And then you have check it section. Can you please quickly do this? Number 3. Hey, Palak. Hey, Palak. Palak, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good, good. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty alive.
Why do you have to reply this way?
Yeah, because I'm alive and uh, I guess that's the only thing that matters.
Well, I don't react this way unless I'm going through something really difficult.
It's okay. That's okay.
Guys, we have a guest here in the class. Her name is Palakdeep, and she's from Amritsar, but I don't think she's living here in India, or maybe she is.
Why you think so, sir?
Why don't I think you live in India? Because I don't know. I know you would tell me because you are somebody who, likes being straightforward with me at least, and I like it. So, yeah, I am under the impression that you are living in Amritsar, Palak.
Okay, so you want to say that people living in India can be straightforward.
You are straightforward. Remember, you told me something that I was not aware of, and I wouldn't know if you hadn't told me, So I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that people in India can be straightforward. Like me being straightforward, how does it align with your imagination or whatever that I'm not living in India?
No, it has no connection. I didn't say it from that perspective, I guess. I said that I am under the impression that you are living in India, but then somehow, for some reasons, I started to think maybe you're not living in India. Um, Maybe it was me connecting the dots the wrong way, you know?
Yeah, you sure are, because I'm actually living in isolation. So yeah,
Yeah,
logically, I'm not living in India. I'm living in isolation. That's the reason that I've become what I have, I guess.
yeah, that is what made me think, knowing some facts and the fact that you're living alone. I thought that doesn't happen in India. In India, people don't live alone when they are okay. Do you okay? I'll text you. Guys, are you done with the exercise?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I just woke up, so don't text me to start my video, because
No, I'm not asking
I'm
you.
not. Okay. Oh God. I haven't had any peace since morning.
So number one, which sentence is correct, people?
Yesterday was hotter than today.
Yesterday was hotter than today.
Yeah, yesterday was hotter than today. If somebody says, why not more hot then?
It is not correct sentence, sir.
Because
More hot, hotter.
No, because hot is one syllable, so
Very
we
good.
Yes.
we can't use most hotter, more
Yeah.
hotter.
More hotter.
Yes. It is a single syllable adjective,
Syllable.
right? We need to
Single
add er.
Yeah.
Two. This is easy.
She is taller than her brother.
She is taller than her brother.
Three.
I am the youngest in
I'm
the
the
class.
youngest in the class.
I wish.
No,
Number,
sir. I am the oldest in this class.
no, I mean, I'm saying, I wish I could say I'm the youngest in the class.
This exercise is the most difficult in the
Palak, you said you just woke up.
book.
Yeah.
The most difficult.
Now, is another reason why I would think you're not in India,
Okay, let me clear this thing. Well, I haven't slept the whole night because I was watching cartoons and movies, and I was actually, as I told you, that I celebrated my friend's birthday party. So that was the reason that I was sleeping whole day.
I see. Wow. I am so jealous of your stamina to sleep during the day.
Yeah, no, it's not about stamina. It's more about like now I'm just habitual of it. Like it has become my habit. Not sleeping the whole night and then becoming an owl and then sleeping the whole day. Because I really don't have anything to do. So it doesn't matter.
Yes. Yeah. I never thought when I was younger that I would ever use the phrase stamina to sleep, like stamina word is used to do other things, like, work, stay awake. But here I'm saying stamina to sleep. You know why I use this phrase? Because recently I have realized that even if I have all day free, okay, I will not be able to sleep for longer than 5 hours in one go, in one stretch. And then I will have to wake up. I'm unable to sleep for 8 hours, 9 hours in one stretch.
So then I guess I like to say that I have the most stamina in this because I can sleep up to 13 to 14 hours in
ये
a
चलता
row.
रहेगा आधे घंटे चलेगा ये Okay, I have somebody here to talk to me, for a couple of minutes. I'll be busy, but don't worry. Yeah, so other people, why don't you talk a little bit about it? Like how long do you sleep? Do you find sleeping difficult? Do you find it difficult to fall asleep? Or, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Everybody, talk
In
about it. I will be on mute
in
though, okay?
yeah.
So
In
sometimes I find difficult to fall asleep in night when I take sleep in a day. So for 1 hour.
Usually, how long do you sleep?
Usually I sleep 7 or 6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. In my case, it's quite difficult. If I don't sleep
I
8
usually
or
sleep 8 or 9 hours. Uh, I- in in the day, I never sleep because I find difficult in um, sleeping in daytime.
yeah, it's quite hard to sleep in daylight.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we do work hard, so it's very useful. It's very benefit for sleep. Maybe 1 hour in a day.
If I fall to sleep in day, uh, I will sleep longer, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
But
it
I would say
happens
sleeping
sometimes.
in day, uh, it's not quite uh, easy, right? We can't get that energy while
But
sleeping in
in
day.
this season, usually afternoon are very long, so we can sleep easily in daytime.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But sleeping in night and sleeping in
Mm.
day, it's far, uh, like, how would I say? It's not same.
Yeah, there's a
No,
difference in
no,
maybe
yes.
because of the surroundings. Because I live alone, right? So for me, sleeping
Mm.
during nights and days, they are almost the same. Because there's nobody around me to disturb me, and I can have my lights off and light on whenever I want. And I don't live in town, so like there isn't any traffic much even during the day. So yeah, I feel like it's same for me, but you guys live with your family, so I guess that's why you find difficult during the day rather than the
Yes.
night.
Mm.
Yeah, who used to sleep used to get sleep in day or night, they can survive. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, like this has become a bad habit. You should not rely upon taking naps during the day and then just staying awake the whole night because this is really bad for your health. And now I'm really coping with it because it will not give you that much of energy and refreshing moment during the sleep
Yeah.
that you take naps during the day. So I guess you should not rely on just replenishing yourself and rejuvenating yourself and taking back all your energy during the day because sleeping at night it's really important. And see, I guess you can figure it out from my voice that I am used to sleeping during days more than nights. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Your biological clock also affected to sleep a day more long time for long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, that's
It's
right.
not
In
good for
fact,
our
now,
health.
yeah, in fact, now I think that I cannot survive without 10 hours sleep. That is a must. Like that is minimum number for me. And it can go up to 12, 13 hours sometimes.
Yeah, it's very person to person. Um
I'm Kumbhakar. I sleep a lot. So you guys all are students?
Everyone not student.
I
Most
am a
of
No, I
them,
student.
mean,
most of them are
yeah, yeah.
student, but yeah,
So you guys are working.
yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, then it makes sense for you to, get a tight hold on your sleeping schedule. But for me, I'm
Yeah,
I'm doing nothing, so I can sleep for whatever number I can. So yeah,
yeah.
your side is pretty busy today.
I wish if I had slept like you.
No, like
I
trust me,
haven't got that
trust
much of
me.
time to sleep.
No, no, trust me, you won't. You will regret upon it's like, yeah, I know. It always seems like really, all rainbows and sunshine when you think of fitting yourself in other person's shoes. When you think that, oh, I wish I could have that. I wish I could be that person. That person is living what we call life. You don't know what he's going through because it's really see, sleeping during daytime can also, be a symptom of insomnia. So like people who struggle sleeping during the nights, they are the ones who tend to sleep 12 to 13 hours during the daytime. So you want,
Ah,
okay, so I guess you want that much of sleep, but at the cost of a disease, a suffering. I guess that's not a very good thing. So yeah, be
yeah.
happy with whatever you have.
Yeah.
Because
Thank
my
you. You
productivity is
guys.
zero now.
You guys carried on a good conversation, and I'm speaking from my personal experience. And when I was young, I took sleeping for granted. I never thought I could sleep, and it was a great thing. It was a blessing or some sort. I never thought so. I thought, yeah, people sleep, and actually, we scold those who sleep a little too much now. Especially young people, they tend to sleep a
Yeah,
little
yes, yes.
longer, right? But now I would do anything actually, to sleep longer and better. The quality of my sleep has also degraded a little bit, and it is showing on my body, my physical strength and other stuff, other aspects of my health. And I'm not very happy about it. I'm going to do something. People say when you do physical activities, you sleep better. So maybe this is one reason why maybe I'm not sleeping well, because recently I've been very, very sedantic, I'm living a very sedantic life, not doing anything physically challenging at all, no physical activity. Just sitting and talking, standing and talking all day. So maybe everybody else, Yogita ma'am, you are the only person in
Yes,
my group. So how do you
yes.
feel about sleeping? Are you sleeping well, Yogita ma'am?
I usually sleep 6 to 7 hours at night. When I took medicine, then I take siesta in, then otherwise not.
Are you happy with the quality of your sleep? Is it the same as it was 10 years ago, or you think you're not sleeping as well now?
No, sir. I slept when I was young, 8 to 9 hours. I
So you're unable to sleep for 8, 9 hours, even if you want to, you can't sleep for 8, 9 hours in one stretch.
yes, sir.
Yeah, this is what happens.
In
People
daytime
go,
also, in daytime also, I sleep.
okay. Sometimes what happens is, ma'am, you say something that makes me confused whether you understood me or not. I'll switch
Mhm.
to Hindi, संयुक्ता मैम, okay? Just for the
Yeah.
confirmation. मेरा सवाल था, क्या आप लंबे घंटे नहीं सो पा रही हैं, 9 घंटे 8 घंटे नहीं सो पा रही हैं?
Mhm.
आप समझ गई थी सवाल?
When I was young, na sir.
No,
When I was
Abhi, I said you are
abhi.
sleeping 6, 7 hours. Okay, I
Yes,
understand.
yes, yes,
My
yes,
question is, are you unable to sleep for 8, 9 hours? Suppose you have all day free. Okay, you have a lot of
yes,
time. Some people don't sleep long because they don't have so much time. But I'm saying,
yes.
even if I have time, I can't sleep in one stretch longer than 4 or 5
No,
hours.
no, sir. No, 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 sir. No, I don't sleep 6 to 7, more than 6 to 7 hours.
You wake up automatically.
Yes, yes, yes. I wake up automatically at
I
five
see.
o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
How do you feel when you wake up? Fresh, energetic, or lazy, not very
No,
energetic?
sir, I feel fresh. I feel fresh in the morning.
Why are you laughing, Apurva? Apurva,
Yes, sir.
are you alone?
No, sir.
Okay, I won't ask any more questions.
I really
Okay,
like sleeping, sir.
sorry.
I
Is it
re-
enough?
Whenever I get time, I just love to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, you're young, Anant. Young people don't have problem sleeping, They sleep well. Actually, their problem is they oversleep sometimes.
My elder daughter sleeps 14 to 12 hours.
Oh my
12 to
God.
14, 12 to 14
Yes,
hours.
12 to 14 hours.
Oh, wow. So lucky.
She
I'm
is a
feeling so
sleepy
jealous
girl.
now. Uh, my mobile is my enemy, but it is also my friend. Okay. Anyways, so moving on. By the way, all of you young people understand how much we appreciate sleep, when we are older, because it is difficult to sleep, well, deeply. And deep sleep, that refreshes you in a different way when you wake up. I remember how I used to feel earlier, in the morning, and now how I feel. I don't feel like getting out of bed most times. I feel like, staying there a little longer. But pressure of work, you have to get out. Number 4, sentence number 4. Which sentence is correct? The upper one or the lower one?
Lower one.
The
This
lower one is
exercise is
correct.
the most difficult in the book.
Renu, you have started paying closer attention to what I speak, how I speak, and you pay attention to certain words more. You realize you're sitting here to learn the language, and language points you notice better now. I'm happy for you.
But sir, in these days, I can't focus very. I don't know, sir, why. I
That's another
feel
thing. But I'm talking about your attitude, not about your ability to focus. I'm talking about your
mm,
attitude. Notice that you said the lower one because I emphasize that word. Sayogita ma'am said lower. She didn't say the lower
Yes,
one.
yes,
Okay?
lower
So that's
one.
what I'm trying to highlight and emphasize here.
sir.
The exercise is this exercise is the most difficult in the book. Number 5. Which one is correct? The upper one or the lower one?
Upper
The
one.
upper one.
The
I have
upper
got
one.
three sisters.
Upper
I
Got
one.
have
3
got 3
sisters.
sisters.
The upper one, right? 6.
I've got
Do
3
you got any
sisters.
money? Have you got any money? Which is correct?
Have you
Lower
got
one.
any money?
The lower
Have you?
one. Have you got any
Lower
money?
one.
Notice I've been saying the lower one 5 times. And
Yes.
still, ma'am, you're saying lower one, upper one. You're not saying the lower one, the upper one. So this is what I'm saying. Pay attention to the article. There are no
The
rules to
lower
learn.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you got any money? By the way, in movies, you might hear, do you got any money as well? But this is not correct English, okay? This is English for those who are not educated. Number
Okay.
7. She hasn't got a good job. She no got a good job, which is correct. Easy.
The upper one.
The
Has
upper
Upper
not
one.
one.
got a good
Right.
job. She
The
hasn't got a good
upper,
job.
Yes. Yes, Apurva. Do you have a question? Apurva, do you have a question? No.
no,
Okay.
sir. No, sir.
I heard you say, sir, so I thought maybe you wanted to ask something. Reading and listening. Look at the list of cities. Here you see a list of cities: Mumbai, Shanghai, Tokyo, New York, Mexico
Yeah.
City. Put them in order of size of population, not in order of size of area. Okay, a city can be bigger or smaller, um, depending on the size. We can in terms of size of population or in terms of size of area as well, right? So we are here talking about size of population. Which city is the biggest? Okay, which city is the smallest? Make a guess.
Mumbai.
I don't want you to go and Google it. I want you to just make a guess. Go ahead. What do you think?
Mumbai.
Make a guess, everybody. Make a guess.
New York.
What
Said
New York?
Sir, I want to leave, sir. I'm going somewhere else.
Okay, Apurva. Okay. Sangeeta ma'am, you said, see Apurva. Sangeeta ma'am, you said New York. What do you mean? It's New York. I thought you would say something. What New York? What? Sangeeta ma'am
New York
is
is
the biggest, the
the
smallest, what?
biggest city. The biggest city.
Okay, the biggest city in terms of population.
Yes.
Okay, that's Sangeeta ma'am's guess. Other people, what's your guess? What do you think? Which city is
I
the biggest?
think Mumbai is the biggest in the terms of Mumbai is the
Yeah,
biggest in the
Mumbai is
terms of population.
Okay. Any other person?
biggest in terms of population.
Mm-hmm. Any other person? Make a guess. Sunita?
Maybe Tokyo.
No. Nishat?
Delhi has most polluted city.
Delhi is the most populated.
But
Polluted,
Delhi
sir.
is not
We are talking
polluted.
about population,
No,
not pollution. We are talking about
population.
population, not pollution.
Yes, Delhi is not mentioned here.
She's talking about pollution. I'm talking about population. In terms of population, which is the biggest? You have to put them in order of size. Make a guess. Which city should be the biggest? Which should be the second biggest? Which should be the smallest?
Mexico City is the smallest city in terms of population.
It is the smallest, Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tokyo is the second one. Tokyo is the second one.
Tokyo is the biggest city in terms of population.
In terms of population, Tokyo is the biggest. People make guesses. You have to just make guesses and talk. Okay, 9.10. Listen.
Tape script 9.10.
A megacity is a city with more than 10 million inhabitants. The largest megacity is in fact Tokyo. The next biggest is Mexico City. Third is Mumbai. Fourth is New York, with about 22 million people. And last, the smallest is Shanghai, which has about 18.4 million.
So, whose guess was right? Nishat's guess was right, that Tokyo City is the biggest, right? And which is the second biggest city, guys?
Mexico.
Mexico
City.
Mexico City is the second biggest.
Is the second biggest.
Yeah.
And on number 3?
Mumbai is the third biggest.
Mumbai, third biggest.
And number 4?
New York.
New York.
Is New York. And the smallest is?
Shanghai. Shanghai.
Shanghai.
And what is the mega city?
Tokyo?
Now, what is the mega city? Means definition of a mega city. What is a mega city?
Mega city, I think, but
Okay, listen to the audio. Listen to the audio very carefully.
Sometime in 2008, for the first time in the history of the world, more people on Earth lived in cities than in rural areas.
Listen again.
Tape script 9.10.
A megacity is a city with more than 10 million inhabitants. The largest megacity is in fact Tokyo. The next biggest is Mexico City. Third is Mumbai. Fourth is New York, with about 22 million people. And last, the smallest is Shanghai, which has about 18.4 million. Sometime in 2008, for the first time in the history of the world, more people on Earth lived in cities than in rural areas.
What happened in 2008, people? Did you understand from the audio what she said? Something happened for the first time in 2008. What was that? You couldn't understand that, I guess. Never mind. What is a megacity?
Mega city is
Macro city.
where above over 10 million people
Yeah,
live.
a city where more than 10 million people
10
live,
million
right?
people live.
More than 10 million
Very
people live.
good. A city where more than 10 million people live is called a mega city. Are you in a mega city?
Yeah.
Yes, you are, right? And it's 7:30, guys. So I'll have to I guess we will wrap up. I will share with you. I've already shared with you the audio files, okay? Listen to the audio. And you have some homework in the practice book as well. Did I share with you the practice book homework?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
And send the class recording also, sir.
Yes, I will. Okay. This is your homework for tomorrow in the practice book, people. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye-bye.